I'm 80 years old. I've been working out at MAC for, I think, 29 years now. I've been swimming for 23 years. I learned to swim here at MAC, had great coaches that have led me into an incredible experience. I saw the publication of the rankings, the world rankings for women my age in swimming, and I'm number 1 in the world in the 200 meter butterfly. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that was possible. I finished last year number 1 in the United States in 8 events, and in the world rankings I was top 10 in 11 events. This is incredible. My 10-year-old self is doing backflips. Well, the great thing about starting an exercise program is that there are immediate results because you begin to feel very good about the decision you've made. And the real results, though, come later. And I was fortunate here at MAC to have a trainer who believed in functional training. So she was every day she was training me to be able to do my normal life and to do it well, to be strong and to be able to accomplish any task that I wanted to do. When I first started training, the benefits were immediate in that I began to feel really good about making that kind of decision for myself and getting into a place that was going to teach me how to stay strong and how to stay active and actually how to stay young. But the real benefits began to come later. I worked with a trainer who was very interested in functional training, actually making sure that I was going to stay strong enough to do my daily task and to do the things in my life that would keep me active and strong. I started swimming 23 years ago when I was 58 years old. I'm now 80 years old and I swim every day and I love it. It's become a very exciting part of my life. Well, I was working out at MAC and I was doing the treadmill and I was doing some of the other exercises and things, and they put up a poster announcing that they were starting a swim team. And I had watched my children swim, and so I thought, well, maybe I can do that. And actually, I could not do that. I got in the pool and I went about 10 yards and said I'd made a horrible mistake and I was embarrassed. But fortunately, there was a coach on deck that wouldn't accept that. And she was adamant that she could teach me to swim and that if I just listened to her and did what she said, I could become a swimmer. And that was the beginning of an incredible journey for me. It was all of the coaches that I've had here at MAC that have guided me and taught me. Swimming is a very technical sport, which I didn't realize. And it's been exciting to learn new tricks as an old dog and teaching me the techniques, the proper techniques, and developing them. I'm still learning every day. I'm 80 years old and I'm still learning new ways to improve. One of the reasons that I have done so well in my later years is because a lot of people drop out at a certain age. I've had things that kept me going, like the instruction and the coaches and the interest in swimming, and my teammates. My teammates have become very close friends. They're very important to me and they keep me motivated. And they don't treat me like I'm old. They treat me like I'm one of them. And hanging out with young people makes you young. Exercise, beginning exercise at any age is a very good idea. Even they've done research that indicates that even in your 90s, if you start doing some form of exercise, it's going to improve a facet of your life. Swimming in particular, the water is so welcoming and healing, and when you're in the water, you're young again. You can do things that you can't do on land. You defy gravity. And it's just a great sport. But you can do water aerobics, or you can do water walking. You can do any kind of exercise almost that you can do on land in the water. You can do it longer, stronger, all those things. It's just the water is incredible for older people. When I was 40 years old, I was way overweight, over 100 pounds overweight. I was sedentary and I felt weak, I felt old, and I kind of thought that's all there was. Today, I feel younger than that. I feel strong. I'm grateful that I've made the decisions that I have. I'm grateful that this has been passed on to other members of my family. My husband's 90 years old. He's strong and active and works out at MAC 3 days a week. It's just, I'm having the time of my life. And there's no reason why every senior can't have a wonderful golden year period if you stay active and you refuse to give in. All of us are going to have things that happen, physical things that happen. It just comes with aging. But we have to be strong enough to deal with it. After 9/11, in fact, I was out of town during 9/11 and had to drive back all the way because the airports were closed. I listened to all the reports about what was going on, and I was horrified at the number of people that were lost because they were infirm and they couldn't get out, or older people that weren't strong enough. And coming back, I made a vow that I would get strong enough to not only would I not be left behind, but that I would be able to help others. And it's happened over and over again since then, that the strength I've gotten from all the workouts I've done, from the swimming, from everything that's come together, I am strong enough to deal with whatever comes. And I'm very grateful. The strength that I've gotten and all the training, all the swimming, everything has come together to give me energy and vitality that I've been able to use to work with kids. I work at an after-school program, an enrichment program. I teach little kids how to read, which is one of the most exciting things I've ever done. I've gone into the schools and mentored children and tutored children that were struggling and that had, been promoted with yet being very behind in school, and I've been able to help them catch up. My whole senior years have just been active and exciting, and we all deserve to have a lot of fun.